If you've been following my videos, you know I talked about Pi network price after Mainnet. Now, in this video, a more reliable price of 1 Pi to USD has been revealed, and I'll show you how we got the price. There's a platform called Explore Pi where we get to check the most recent data about Pi. On this platform, it states that Pi coin total supply that has been migrated so far is 6.1 billion tokens. So, with this newly discovered total supply, we'll make a very simple calculation that's going to give us the most accurate price for each Pi token. This will show us if $500 or even $1,000 per Pi is realistic. Plus, we'll touch on why that ridiculous $314,000 GCV price is still impossible. First thing first, let's check out the most recent Pi info as of today. We'll also take a closer look at some key data from Explore Pi so you know exactly what all those terms mean. So, buckle up, hit that like button, and let's dive right in. Now, I know the question on everyone's mind is, why is all this information important? It's important because it shows that the circulating supply is a lot less than 6.1 billion. And that means if there's enough demand, the price is likely to be very high. The most important question is, how high, or let me say, what exactly will the price of each Pi be? Well, I'll show you right now with just a very simple mathematics. Here's the latest snapshot from Explore Pi. This is where we get the actual numbers about Pi network status. 1. Total accounts is 10,304,909. This is the total number of Pi network accounts ever created. Think of it like the total registered users. Some might be inactive, but they exist in the system. 2. Total pioneers, which is 10,283,621. These are the active participants or verified members within Pi network. The difference between total accounts and total pioneers might be minimal here, suggesting most accounts are considered pioneers. 3. Migrated Pi, which totals 6,105,923,844 Pi tokens. This is the key figure. It's the total amount of Pi that has successfully moved from the enclosed environment, or let's say the mobile mining app, onto the Pi Mainnet. The most important question is, how high, or let me say, what exactly will the price of each Pi be? Well, I'll show you right now with just a very simple mathematics. But just before I proceed, there's some very important info I feel I should share with you guys. You see, people are making tons and tons of money on $0 airdrops every single day. And the funny thing is, you just need to do a very simple task daily to be eligible. Now, there's one airdrop that recently paid people lots of money. This airdrop was just a few days old and boom, they started paying people thousands of dollars. I'm very glad when they announced that Season 2 has kicked off. Right here, you can see on the screen where they say Season 2 kicked off. And that's why I rushed here to tell you guys to hop on this right now. The best part is that you don't have to do a lot of tasks. All you need to do is just register on the link in the description of this video or in the comment section. Once you register on that particular link, it's going to take you to this page to register. Then you register with your email, confirm it in your email box, and now all you need to do is just log in, sign in every day, and complete the daily sign-in. That's all you need to do. The most important thing is to complete tasks daily that won't even take you up to 1 minute. You see, there are a lot of tasks right here that you can complete. You know, just go there, do all the tasks, and position yourself. There's no big deal. I basically don't want to talk too much about this particular project because it doesn't really need too much talking. Everything you need to do is on the platform. Just make sure you log in every day, and that's all. Then you have to wait for the airdrop for Season 2. The link is in the description, and the referral code or invite code you need is in the description and pinned in the comment section of this video as well. If you've got any questions, you can join my personal Telegram group where I drop updates. I'll be waiting to respond to you. The link to join is also in the description and pinned in the comment section. Now let's get back to Pi, which is our main topic for today. Now that we've got a better handle on the 6.1 billion pi figure, let's revisit those big numbers. First, let's check if $500 is still possible with the new total market supply. If pi were $500 per coin, market cap will be equal to 6.1 billion multiplied by $500, which will total $3.5 trillion. That amount is still bigger than Apple or Microsoft individually, and it's inching towards the market cap of some of the largest companies on the planet combined. On the other hand, if pi were $1,000 per coin, market cap will be equal to 6.1 billion multiplied by $1,000. That's $6.1 trillion. At that point, pi's total value would eclipse the entire crypto market's current market cap multiple times over. We're talking about beating Bitcoin, Ethereum, and several major stock markets combined. So, is $3 trillion or $6 trillion realistic at launch? Probably not. We've seen crazy things in crypto, but a multi-trillion-dollar valuation right out of the gate is extremely unlikely. Before we go to how much each pi coin will realistically cost, let's talk about that ridiculous $314,000 GCV price. If one pi were equal to $314,000, the market cap would be so astronomical that it's almost impossible to even fathom. This would surpass the GDP of most nations combined. It's just not feasible, at least not anytime soon. There are several reasons why these big numbers are hard to reach. 1. Market cap is simply price multiplied by circulating supply. For pi to hit hundreds or thousands of dollars, it would need an enormous total valuation that's bigger than most established cryptos. Given pi is still new, that's a huge hurdle. 2. Bitcoin and Ethereum are valuable because they're used for trading, for NFTs, for DeFi, and so on. If pi wants to achieve a high price, it needs widespread adoption. Will businesses accept pi? Will users actually spend it? That's the key. 3. As we saw, a large chunk of pi is locked. If that locked pi stays off the market, the circulating supply is smaller and the price could be higher, assuming demand is there. But if a flood of unlocked pi hits exchanges, we might see the price tank. Moreover, we've seen coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu explode due to community hype alone. If pi captures the same energy, the price could skyrocket initially. But hype can fade fast if people start selling off en masse. So, let's get to the predictions. Here are 3 possible outcomes when pi finally launches on open markets. 1. High demand, limited circulation. If pi is listed on big exchanges and most of the supply remains locked, the price might start between $50 and $100. That's still very high for a new coin, but with a huge community behind it, it's possible. 2. Moderate adoption, slower listings. If pi only gets onto mid-tier exchanges initially and adoption is moderate, we might see $5 to $50 per coin. This range is still decent for a project that's brand new to the open market. 3. Massive sell-off. If too many pioneers rush to sell their pi immediately, maybe they've been waiting years to cash out. The supply on exchanges could spike, and the price might drop below $1. It's happened to other large supply coins like XRP and Dogecoin in the past. Now, where does $500 or $1,000 fit in? In the long term, if pi develops robust utility, gains major partnerships, and sees consistent demand, then sure, it could climb toward those numbers over time. But at launch, expecting a price in the hundreds or thousands is extremely speculative. A $3 trillion or $6 trillion market cap is not something we see every day in crypto, especially for a newcomer. Pi Network's Mainnet is set to launch on February 20th, just around the corner. Here's what I'll be watching. Which exchanges list pi first? Big names like Binance or Coinbase can create huge demand. Smaller exchanges might mean a slower start. Will businesses accept pi? If real world stores or online platforms adopt pi as payment that boosts credibility and utility, will pioneers lock or sell? If most people lock their pi, the circulating supply remains low, potentially supporting higher prices. If they sell, we could see a price dip. Ongoing development. Is the Pi team introducing new features, apps, or partnerships that drive real usage? This can make or break the project's long-term success. Remember, crypto is always a risk. Prices can swing wildly based on news, hype, and market sentiment. So, do your own research and invest responsibly. All right, that's all I have for you in this part 2 of my Pi Network price prediction series. We've corrected the supply numbers. We've run the math, and we've seen that $314,000 is still off the table, while $500 to $1,000 might be a distant dream, but not likely at launch. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Pi will come out swinging at $50 or $100? Or do you see it settling around $5 or even under $1? Are you someone who believes in the long-term possibility of a $500 Pi? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Pi Network updates and crypto analysis. I'll be covering exchange listings, real-world adoption, and everything else Pi-related as soon as it drops. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.